controlling the center and opening up your light-squared bishop for development. The Scandinavian defense offers a direct fight for the center. You permitted the opponent to kick a knight. They kick your knight with a pawn, forcing it to move or be captured. This is the way to win a pawn. Their pawn attacks your knight, kicking it out of its current position. You capture that free pawn. Their bishop comes into play, attacking the center. Your knight is no longer hanging and is now defended. This is a fair trade. That was a fair trade. They exchange pieces of equal value. This was the only move. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. You found a way to pin the knight to the king, placing the rook on an open file. This blocks the check from the rook. This move forces your bishop to retreat, giving your opponent extra tempo. No surprise, you had to move your bishop to safety. They stopped your attack by interposing a piece to protect their pawn. With that move, you chase the knight away. Your bishop is pinned to the king, unable to move freely. You move the bishop to a better square. They made one of the top moves in this position. Good job, that's what I would have played too. Their pawn attacks your bishop, kicking it out of its current position. Your better option was to move a bishop to safety. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. Your better option was to defend a pawn that was under attack. You allowed the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a bishop. Their best option was to move a knight to safety. You get a chance to win a tempo by threatening a knight. You gain time because your opponent must deal with your threat. You're now able to win a knight through a fork. You will win a knight with a fork. They move the knight to safety. You won material by capturing a knight. Your opponent created a passed pawn, giving it a clear path toward promotion. A good choice to move your threatened rook. This move puts their knight on a safer square. You missed an opportunity to win material through a tactic. They move the pawn to safety. Your better option was to win a tempo by threatening a knight. Their rooks can see each other now, allowing them to provide mutual defense. Your best move was to win a tempo by threatening a knight. You can pick up a free knight. You capture that free knight. They played one of the best moves here. No surprise you had to move your pawn to safety. Your opponent is losing material, but they were lost anyways. Nice vision spotting and capturing that vulnerable rook. Recaptures. Your rooks can work together now. I like their choice. Nice move. Your knight now controls more squares. This makes a passed pawn. Good job defending that pawn. Their rook is now active on an open file. Nice, definitely the right move. Defending their hanging pawn. A great way to control the open file with your rook. Their bishop is now in a more active square. No surprise, you had to move your rook to safety. They move the bishop to safety. You have now doubled your rooks, allowing them to team up. They made one of the top moves in this position. Well done, an excellent move. A correct move to get their rook out of harm's way. Yes, this is the way. They defended their pawn, which was under attack. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. You get a chance to force eventual checkmate. Your opponent will be forced into checkmate if you find the right moves. This wins a pawn. They move their king out of the check from your bishop. You're still on the road to checkmate. This is the way to win material. Moving their threatened rook to safety. Not the best move, but not bad either. This pawn move gives their bishop more control over the board. Your opponent will lose material if you find the right moves. Their better move was to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. You get a chance to trade down material. You are material up and simplifying the position is good for you. A straightforward recapture. You continue the checkmate attack, defending their hanging pawn. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. They played one of the best moves here. You continue the checkmate attack. That pawn was yours for the taking. They found a way to win your bishop. You're still on the road to checkmate. You want a pawn for free. They've improved the positioning of their piece, getting closer to the forced checkmate. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. You could have ended the game sooner, but the win is still in your hands. They move their king out of the check from your rook. Your move gets closer to checkmate. That was the only move. You continue the checkmate attack. Pushing their passed pawn, you continue the checkmate attack. Their passed pawn moves closer to promotion, becoming more dangerous. You're still on the road to checkmate. You captured a free pawn. Pushing their passed pawn, you're continuing down the road to checkmate. Their passed pawn moves closer to promotion, becoming more dangerous. Congrats on your win.